Okay, welcome back. Last time we went through the entire 4th warp zone. We didn't manage to get all of the gems, but we now know where the blue gem is. It's in this level, and we did manage to defeat Dr. Engine at the end, in Coco's one and only boss fight for this game. So today we can enter the final warp zone, starting with level 21, which is Gone Tomorrow. So, okay, there's 2 gems in here. Hopefully I'll be able to, leave with at least one of them. Hopefully, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. So, also, for defeating Engine, we got the Wumpa. It's kinda handy. It means I can basically just pick off boxes and enemies at a distance. You know, because sometimes you just gotta make things explode at a distance. And, also, basically, you can just fire it as much as you want. Because, turns out, it doesn't actually cost Wumpa Fruit to shoot, it just shoots it. Like, it just shoots a magic supply of infinite Wumpa Fruit. So that is kinda handy, all things considered. Because also, you can just destroy enemies without having to, approach them. Because realistically, they don't have much defense against it. 2, 3, 4, and... Also, I can just hit that, I can hit the target with the Wumpa, but since a lot of them are on the kind of, I guess the conveyor belt ones, it's a little less safe to do so. So, yeah. Evidently, that time it wouldn't have been the play. But we seem to be pretty okay right about now. So that is 1 over there, 2 over there, 3 over there. Huh, that box hasn't appeared yet. Weird. And there isn't something to trigger it over here. So assumably, that must be located somewhere else. I didn't see it. I didn't see it earlier in the level, so honestly, I'm kinda lost on that. Oh well, I will figure that one out in due course, won't I? Let's just blow those up just to make sure I don't jump into them by mistake, because I know me, I probably would jump into them by mistake. It would be very on brand. Okay, off we go further into the future city. I will say, these levels are kind of cool. Also, this is like Cortex's future. Like a future where Cortex is like in charge, basically. Also, in these side-scrolling sections, I'm just going to blow up all the enemies I can. Because sometimes it's just very handy to be able to just blow up all the enemies. Okay. Okay, let's just wait that out. Hop there. Bounce. Okay, now, can I get all the Wumpa Fruit here in time? Hopefully. Okay, I'm going to skip these boxes for now, because assumably I'll need that TNT to kind of set off and destroy the other 2 down there. But, hopefully that is not the case. Well, hopefully I'll be able to, find where to get those to appear, at least. Okay. So, this bonus stage is basically just a giant tutorial on how to use the Wumpa. It's basically like, hey, use it to blow up and set things. No! I don't know what's worse, the fact that I didn't double jump there, the fact that I just kind of walked off, or honestly the entire thing was just kind of a fiasco from start to finish. And, yeah, that wasn't exactly ideal, but you know what? That's fine. We'll be okay, because you know what? It's a bonus stage, we don't lose a life for it. So all things considered, could have been worse, couldn't it? Okay, that time I just got overconfident with it. Yeah, I'll just use the Wumpa as I'm probably intended to. Honestly, it does kind of, it is a little bit irritating how basically it will blow up the Wumpa Fruit, you'll get the Wumpa Fruit, but it's like, hey, now I have to sit around for a few more seconds and just wait for it. You know, it's a minor inconvenience at most. Also, I would have more of an issue with the inverted controls for aiming on the Wumpa, but fortunately, well, I'm not really having to aim for a prolonged period of time. It's not like a massive amount of movement, so I don't feel too bad about it. Obviously, if I could, I'd prefer it with standard control, but, I guess these things happen. Sometimes you just gotta work with it. And, well, even if I don't like it, I can't change it, so, you know, not exactly my favourite control scheme in the world, but sometimes we gotta make do. Also, I still never saw, like, a trigger crate for those things, and I need the green gem in this level, so, I guess I'll be coming back here at a later time, once I have the green gem, which I overshot the jump. I overshot that jump, which honestly is kind of annoying, but to be totally honest, I'm not too worried about it. Also, since I can't get the gem, I'm not going to really bother with all the boxes. I might as well just try to get through as fast as possible. Because, you know, if I can't do the thing I'm here to get, well, if I can't get the thing I'm here to get, I might as well just kind of get through as fast as I can and get out. But yeah, this is clearly a future where Cortex is in charge, because everything's like N-Corp, and everything and like engine rockets and everything. So clearly, Cortex and his guys very clearly have a lot of influence in this future. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hit them with the Wumpa Bazooka because we can, and now we just leave the level, I guess. It's not ideal, but hey, at least we got the crystal, which is technically all we need. Like, you can beat the game with just all the crystals. You don't need the gems at all. You don't need the relics at all. You can just get to the crowds without them. Okay, into level 22 we go. Orange Asphalt, which I am not looking forward to, because this is another racing level. Yay! Also, I start so far back! What's up with that? Okay, anyway, hopefully I'll manage to get this done first try. Like, okay, I'm gonna hope for first try. I'm not gonna expect first try, though. But you know what? Stranger things have happened. Okay, so, we're already up into 6th with 5 of the boxes. 6 boxes, 7 boxes, still in 6th place. Basically, we just need to get it all the way up to 1st place, and, okay, that kinda worked, actually, okay. Okay, we got turbo here, because we're in 5th. Well, because we hit the thing. So now we're up to 4th. 3rd is, like, directly ahead. And that's half the boxes. Wow, that guy really went off-roading for that, wow. Okay, I think maybe slowing down there was not a good idea, but I made sure I got the boxes. So even if I don't win, if I get all the boxes, that's good enough for me. But hey, we are now up into 3rd place. And that is a really tight, those are some really tight turns, wow. Okay, that's 2nd. Okay, if nothing else, at least they aren't, like, storming ahead. Like, they aren't storming ahead. They are, like, they are in my line of sight. Right. Okay, there's 2nd. And we dodge that just in time. This might be winnable. I think I can win this. And there's... Okay, we got 15. There's 5 boxes left. We're up into 1st. There's 19. There's 20. There's all the boxes. That's all the boxes. There's the gem. And we're 1st place. Got it in 1. Fantastic. Honestly, anytime I can get that done first try, I'm going to be very happy about it. Mostly because I have no faith in my ability to do racing levels. Which is, honestly, kind of a strange juxtaposition, because when I eventually do Crash Team Racing, there will be nothing but overconfidence. Like, there will be massive overconfidence when I do Crash Team Racing. Okay, so, into level 23 we go. Flaming Passion. And this is apparently where we can... This appears to be where we can secure the green gem. So, hopefully we can manage that. So, let's try to make our way through here. Can I just... I can just spin jump over that guy. Cool. Good to know. Can I spin jump? Can I jump it and spin jump it? Oh, I can probably skip so much with that. That could come in handy for me, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna play the level out normally. Also, how high is that fire? What is up with that? close. That was very close. Okay, let's just wait for us to step back a little bit. Don't know how that worked, but okay. Okay, this is going to be an experimental idea, but what if I just do this? Well, it worked, so you know what? It worked. That's going to be how I approach this level forever now, so, Oh, wow, we have a crystal already? That's odd. Because we are not I feel like I'm not very far into the stage. But we're getting a crystal already? Okay, I'm going to wait one more cycle. I'm going to wait for the carpet to come back. Fantastic. And just for safety, I'm going to proc the TNT now. I'll just set the TNT away and just leave all those boxes there. Yeah, I lose out on some Wumpa fruit, but that's okay. And now we need to watch out for the fire. Oh, that is some precarious timing. Wow. Okay, made it. Fantastic. Oh, that was a close one. But we do manage to make it to the death route. Fantastic. Now the question is, can I manage the death route without dying? My guess is no, but you know what? It's fine. Since we made it to the death route, that means I now have access to just try it as many times as I want. And that guy is just throwing swords. Okay, I'm just gonna wait out the fire and hop through. Okay, we got another metal checkpoint crate. Maybe metal checkpoint crates are just there specifically for that. Also, as it turns out, maybe the super death tornado spin, whatever it's called, maybe that's a bit over. Oh, I think I see what I'm meant to do there. But yeah, as it turns out, maybe the death tornado spin, or whatever it's called, maybe that's a bit strong. Because it kind of just bypassed that entire bit. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal, but you know what? When in doubt, let's just try it the other way. Because, well, it seemed to work. And we make that, we land on that guy's head. So now, let's just hop over here and just kind of spin around him. Maybe just going around is... Maybe that's just the tech. Maybe that's the strategy I should just employ from now on. Well, there's the green gem. Fantastic. And now we are off the death route. So where will it take us? Because it's a bit weird that it didn't just end the level. Okay, I'm going to go... I don't know if this is the right way, but I'm going to go back. Okay. Can I jump there? I can jump there. Oh, I guess I have to do the end of the death route again. That was close. Okay. If nothing else, I can kind of speedrun this bit. Disclaimer, I do not actually know what speedrun tech is for this game. Anything that it turns out to be speedrun tech that I'm doing is actually just complete coincidence. Because again, actually, when was the last time I saw a speedrun in this game? I know I've seen one at GDQ sometime. Like, statistically, I have to have seen one. Okay, now just kill the sword guy. Can I just tornado spin that? Turns out I can. Fantastic. Now, that was close. Oh! It's just... Wow. That did not take us very far. So now I know I can just do that. So I guess we went backwards. Okay. And we got a checkpoint. Fantastic. Double win. This means it's entirely possible. We may be able to cash out... that was just bad on my part. But now it's looking like we might be able to cash out this level with 2 gems and a crystal. That is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we have 33 boxes left. There's 4 more in line of sight there. Maybe 5 more. Okay, so... And there's 28 here. There's 28 there, 33 that I'm missing. Am I right at the end of the level already? I feel like I'm at the end of the level already. Which is... saved it! Saved it! Your Honor, I saved it. That was not how I was probably meant to do that, but you know what? Okay, just right over the edge of the screen, just boom, blow that up real quick, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I just hop back and then just blow up all of these, and now we just spin, jump, Death Tornado, spin, and then go for Nitro Crates, grab these, and we are out of here. Fantastic. And then, assumably, because there's only 5 boxes left, this must be the end of the stage. Also, why didn't I think of just using the Wumpa Bazooka on those guys earlier? I could have saved myself so much worry. Turns out, maybe just blowing up the enemies was the solution. Also, I saw that at the top of the screen there. So let's just hop over there. Now... No, honestly, I can just make that again, can't I? Turns out Death Tornado spin is just absolutely ridiculous in this game. So, yeah, big fan of that, turns out. So that is a pretty good level clear, because that is a crystal, a clear gem, and the green gem all in one. I am very happy with that. Mostly because that means I only have to do that level one more time for the relic. Because, did I mention it earlier in the episode? Anyway, okay, level 24. Mad Bombers. So this is another flight level, but this time we are playing as Crash. The gameplay is exactly the same, but still.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Okay, but if Aku Aku has, like, beaten Uka Uka in the past, surely Aku Aku could just help me out with that. Okay, so, much like with the previous level, it is, once again, just blow up all of the boxes. However, this time, I have to blow up the 5 specific biplanes. However, obviously, I still need to also destroy the other enemies. But the biplanes take a little... The biplanes are a bit tougher to bring down. And mostly because, you know, they have actual things you have to target. And also, you know, for the much more noticeable reason of they move, unlike the blimps. And I just took a ton of damage. Fortunately, you know, we have a nice, wonderful, delightful little thing called health ups. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them available. Now I need to go. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'll never be good at like flying games. Like any game where it's like, hey, we need you to like pilot a World War II fighter jet or something. Well, I don't know what they would be called. Like if I ever need to like pilot something in a game, yeah, I'm not the guy for that. Okay, can I just mash square to safety? I think I can probably just mash square to safety. I could not mash square to safety. Rare instance of Crash losing a life and not actually dying. Wow. So yeah, basically, this level is significantly harder than Bye Bye Blimps, but once I remember how to, like, properly do it, I imagine it wouldn't be that bad. I think I just need to kind of shoot out the engines on the bombers, but I don't actually remember. Because, again, it's been a while. Also, I should probably focus on getting all the things for the gem beforehand. Or maybe I should focus on getting 4 of the bombers down and then dealing with that. But I don't know if that spawns more enemies in. I mean, to be fair, the enemies spawn infinitely anyway. Like, I can shoot them down, but they will just come back. I'll go for the regular boxes, I guess. Yeah, that's how I'll approach it. I'll get the regular boxes, and then I'll get the regular boxes, and then I'll save the kind of healing ones, and then I'll go back for those, like, closer to the end. Because, obviously when I need them, because, you know, it's kind of nice to just have that safety net available to you. So let's just keep going with the stage. I do remember liking these levels though. I think Coco, I don't even know what happened there, but you know what? Turns out flying directly behind it and then hitting those just works. Which, to be fair, it kind of makes sense, because that seems like a strategy that would likely work. You know, if you didn't... Note, I know nothing about piloting planes, warplanes, or anything like that. But yeah, I do like these levels. But yeah, if there's ever a level in anything where it's like, hey, we need you to like pilot a thing and do like dogfighting, no. That won't be going well. Fortunately, games that I've played have not done that very often, which for me is an absolutely fantastic thing, because I'd be awful at it. Okay, we have 3 boxes left, and I think 2 of them are heals. So let's grab that heal. Okay, we got bonus life. So, yeah, pretty much we are now right at the end here. As soon as I learn how to aim, not gonna lie, a crosshair would be kinda nice, but then again, it's... I would say a crosshair would be kinda nice, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm shooting at the center of the screen. Oh, also, the controls are inverted for this, much like everything else. I was about to say, where is that last plane? And it's like, oh, it is actually directly behind me. Okay, so that is 1 left, and there we go, fantastic. Crystal acquired, gem acquired, and we are out of here. I think there's another one of those stages in the Secret Warfare Zone, but I might be wrong on that. I remember there being one, but I don't think it has enemies. I think it's just like a flying course or something. But okay, with that, that is level 24 completed, meaning we now only have 1 basic level left, level 25, Bug Light. Okay, so this, I assume, is going to be a stage in the dark. I mean, it would make sense for it to be. Okay, it's an... Okay, wait, this... Oh, this is fantastic for me already. A night stage in the Egypt setting? Ah, here we go. Okay, so, let's just grab all this Wumpa fruit. Perfect, we're getting our bonus life. We are now up to 71. I'm just gonna wait for that. Get a crocodile. It's in Egypt, so it would be a crocodile one, because there's Nile crocodiles, not Nile alligators, I think. Either way, let's hopefully not need to, hopefully let's not die to those, or the snakes, because I'll be honest, I don't like snakes. Okay, and here we are, the light part of Bug-like. Sorry, Bug-light. So yeah, well, that's why I try to stay out of those little light patches. Evidently, I'm not very good at it sometimes. And I just, that time I just didn't press the jump button. So yeah, I will say, these levels, this is basically a combination of 2 level types I like. A combination of 2 level types I like, but I'm pretty bad at the kind of Firefly ones. I mean, I say that, but hey, hopefully I can get through without too much difficulty. So, I will say, I do always, I don't know why, I don't know what, oh, I need a blue gem here. Can I just run up here? Apparently I can. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a fun one. This appears to just be, hey, run through and blow up all the micro crates and enemies, I suppose. Not gonna lie, this is kind of cool. I don't know how long this will go for, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Can I get... How far can I get with this? To there, apparently. But hey, now I also have 2 Aku-Akus, so that is a pretty nice little bonus to have. Not bonus, safety net. Not to be confused with the bonus stage, because, you know, we are now at the bonus stage. Okay, okay, that wasn't what I wanted there, but okay. Wait, can I get all of the boxes in this level? Because evidently there was... That was pretty close. Can I just... Well, that works. Oh, no. Well, that worked. I'm a bit concerned here. Well, it kinda worked until it didn't. Okay, yeah, that was pretty bad for me, not gonna lie. I wish I could get... Can I get through this a bit faster? Maybe I should just leave those nitros? I think if I leave those nitros, I might be okay. Okay, that works. Because now I can blow up all of these pretty safely before I need to go. Because now I can just grab this and make my way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that explains that. But I did it again immediately. Well, that didn't work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a new strategy with this. It might not be the optimal strategy, but I'm gonna take the strategy regardless. So, the strat I'm gonna apply is to mess that up, apparently. So, what if I just blow up all of this and rush as far as I can into this? Because there's... Oh. Nailed it. Was that the way I was supposed to do that? Probably not, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take my wins where I can get them. Because now, I just blow that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, I should be in the clear, I think. Made it! 10 out of 10, let's go! Sometimes you just gotta run around in the dark in these games, you know? Sometimes, you know, sometimes just... Oh, that was almost a disaster. Oh, the crystal's right there as well. Fantastic. Where was my last... Oh, my last checkpoint was right there as well, okay. So I don't need to worry too much about the light. I will say, I do quite like this level, even though I did I don't even know how I managed... No, I'm not doing that. I don't know how I managed that twice. In a row, back to back. Like, I don't know how I managed that, like... I don't know how I managed to so consistently... How do I do this so consistently? How do I do things and then just immediately fail afterwards? It's just like moments of being incredibly competent, followed by just incredible failures. I mean, hey, if nothing else, I've got that consistency going on. And, okay, we are back outside. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that didn't work. But hey, at least I know I'm getting another outside section, because honestly, once I'm outside, I imagine I can probably see a bit clearer, kind of just naturally. And you know what? Being able to see is kind of nice. Being able to see where we are supposed to go is something that I always quite enjoy. Apparently, it may, apparently maybe the light is a bit less than I think it is. But you know what? I'll take it. And also, we just kill those snakes, because, I'll be honest, not a fan of snakes. And is there a trigger crit for this? Yes, there is. I missed one. I missed one somewhere. Man, that's not fun. I'm actually going to die once. I'll die once here and just kind of double back, just to make sure I didn't miss it in here. Just in this final section, I just want to make sure I didn't miss it in this final section. I'll have to come back to this level regardless, because there was that blue gem path. But I do want to just make sure that I didn't... But I do just want to make sure that I didn't miss it here. Because if I missed it in this section, and then kind of just left the level without it, I would feel kind of bad about it. So, yeah, I'm going to go back and double check just for safety. Just for my own convenience, really. Because if I've just missed one and it's in this section, then I'll feel a bit kind of... Wow, that was bad. Today on Just Leave, if I get to the end of the level, today on Just Leave, I get to the end of the level, think, yeah, maybe I missed something in this last section. Go back and can't do it again. So hopefully we can get through without too much difficulty here, because I did this once. Honestly, if I kill this guy, I'm free. Yeah, I think. Okay, sorry about Snake. Sorry about those snakes. Now... Okay, yeah, and that's 12 there. Okay, yeah, I genuinely did just miss one, I guess. Okay. So I'll have to come back to that level at a later time. I mean, I'll have to come back regardless, but I'll have to do it twice, I suppose. But now we get a completely different thing from what I've done in the previous games. So, now, normally, I save the fight with Cortex for the final thing I do. Like, I beat the game, everything else, I get everything else, but this time I have to fight Cortex first, because he gives us a very useful ability for getting relics. So, let's go and fight Dr. Neo Cortex, and then I'll fight him again at the end, when I have everything.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious! But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you!
I mean, solid logic. Let's see how it works out for you.
Crash Bandicoot for the last time! Give the crystals to me!
Okay, I'm gonna predict 7. I'm gonna predict 7 deaths. Basically, I just need to dodge Cortex and also not walk into the beam that Aku Aku and yeah, I just need to avoid the Dragon Ball fight that Aku Aku and Uka Uka are having. And also, you know, just hit Cortex. Also, he's throwing mines, which I also need to avoid. And at some point, I should get my opening to attack. I think. I'll be honest, I don't remember how this boss fight works. Can I just run up and hit him? I don't think... Oh, of course. Okay, yeah. Now I remember what I need to do. He'll throw out the mines, and that's when his shield goes down, and then I can hit him. So, okay, that time I just ran right into the mine. So, not exactly my finest hour, but you know what? I predicted 7 deaths, so 1 is fine. 1 is fine when I predicted 7. And, yeah, honestly, if this is Aku Aku and Uka Uka's, like, max power fight, what an incredible fight it is. Okay, so now, there's hit number 1, and I just need to kind of hit him into the... I guess I just need to hit him into the hole. And then Uka Uka goes down and just kind of fishes him out. Okay, so, round 2. Now they are in a tornado, so I need to double dodge them. Because they are now going significantly faster, as you can see. And I don't know how I didn't die to that immediately, but okay. Well, that worked. Okay, so that's death number 2. I will say this is easily by far the hardest and by far the best Cortex fight. I mean it's also the only one that's even remotely challenging, because I'll be honest, the fight with him in Crash 1 was kind of comedically bad. Like they aren't good boss fights in Crash 1, let's be real. But let's just smack him around into this giant hole in the floor. Oh, and okay, back to round 2. This time I think we got this though. To be honest, I feel more threatened by like Aku Aku and Uka Uka being like vaguely off screen. I'm genuinely more threatened by Aku Aku and Uka Uka having a fight vaguely off screen than I am by Cortex. So I've died what, 3 times now? Also, fun fact, I can't jump off the side here, so that works in my favor. Because realistically, I could probably just kind of stick around at the back here. You know what? I might just do that. I can just stick around at the back. Yeah, I can just stick around at the back and then just kind of hit Cortex when the shield drops. I think that's probably my best play here. Because obviously if I approach Cortex, I get stuck in a situation where I can't see where Aku Aku and Uka Uka are like coming or going from. So basically, if I can just kind of keep them around about off screen, that greatly benefits me. And of course, as I say that and explain my strategy and how I'm going to approach it, I immediately abandon the strategy and die, because if nothing else, that is very on brand. I feel like I do that a lot in games, just kind of in general. I feel like I could probably go back and find a good amount of examples, even just on the channel, where it's like, hey, here's my strategy, and I did that just a tiny bit too late, so I don't get the hit in. So that's not great for me. But yeah, I feel like I could definitely bring up a good few examples of, like, talking through my strategy for something, and then just immediately just dropping the strategy and failing immediately. Okay, this is going pretty badly, not gonna lie. But you know what? We'll manage. We will manage. I think I've died, what, 5 times now? Which means this is the perfect time for me to not... that was bad. Which means it is the perfect time for me to not die 7 times. Okay, there we go. I do need to be a bit careful of just hitting him after the mines are down but haven't exploded yet. Okay, so... Wait, have I died? Yeah, I think I've died 5 times. I've died to Aku Aku and Uka Uka spinning 3 times. I've died to Cortex's mines twice, I think. I haven't died to his, like, laser blasts once. Can they, like, go have a fight, like, 10 feet back? Like, can they just fight over this, like, bit that I can't access, please? The answer is no, because if they did that, this boss fight would become probably about as easy as it is in Crash 1. Maybe even more so. Genuinely, Aku Aku and Uka Uka are the hard part of this fight. It's like, turns out the kind of advisor role on both sides. The advisors for both sides are, turns out, they were the problem all along. Honestly, I don't remember what the 3rd phase for this is. Also, can I just jump over them? That might be a play, actually. No, that was close. Okay. There's mines. There's more mines down. Okay. Down. That's right. No. Get in there. There we go. Right, that's round 2 complete. Now, final round. Final round, but if I lose... Well, I guess it's round 3, but if I lose round 3, it counts as me having lost round 1 and 2 as well. Oh! Oh, this is easier. This seems easier already. Honestly, that second phase was by far the hardest part. Okay. In you go, buddy. And with that, we win. And we unlock the speed shoes. Hold down, to run faster, hold down R2 while running. So we now have access to the Crash Dash. Also, I'm just going to skip the credits, because the credits will roll now.
Defeated again! This is not fair! Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Okay, so now we basically have the speed shoes, so we can now just run through every level. This is very important and useful for getting the relics, which I will now be basically going back through the game to get. So pretty much what I'm going to do is save here, gonna save over the file from episode 1, and I'm going to end off today's episode here. And next time, we are going to be returning to all of the previous levels to start picking up the relics. So, basically, I've technically finished the game now, so if this is where you kind of check out on Crash 3, that is more than okay. But for those of you who are going to continue on with it, I will be starting back up with all of the levels that we've already done next time I'm on Crash 3, where we start picking up all the relics and doing our general cleanup before the final fight with Cortex and Uka Uka. So as always, feel free to leave a comment and or subscribe or like or hit any of those buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time where we play more Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.